It's time to worship the Lord through giving. If you remember, we've been talking about the 5 levels of generosity that God places in the hearts of biblical believers. And it begins kind of elementary, where we just simply say, I think I should do my part. I'm part of this church family, and I'm going to do my part to help cover the expenses. Then it moves on to gratitude, where people just look around and say, God has done so much for me. How can I not be generous with Him and His work? From that, the last time I talked to you about obedience, where we look at the scripture and we say, with my finances, Jesus said, wherever your heart is, there your treasure will be also. So with my finances, I want to walk in obedience. So as we reach the 3rd level of giving, we simply look at scripture and say, everything that I have, I'm going to give a portion back to the Lord. And then that brings us to the 4th level of giving. In my opinion, this level of giving is vision giving. At this point in your giving, you begin to think like God. You begin to look at your resources as tools that you can leverage for eternal purposes. Jesus said something very profound when He was talking about money in Luke's gospel. He said, use your wealth so that when it is gone, you will have friends who will welcome you into eternal places. The idea behind that is that because of the way you and I use our finances, some people will be waiting for us in heaven when we get there. So vision giving is when you take some of the resources that God blesses you with and you use them to invest in eternal work. Notice He doesn't say if your wealth is gone. He says when it is gone. Because eventually every dollar that comes into our hand passes on and we don't have it anymore. So Jesus said, use your wealth so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings. So if you believe in the vision of Liberty Assembly, if you believe in the message that we're preaching, then you're ready to give vision-wise. If you believe in the children's church and the youth ministry and the worship, then you are ready to enter level 4 of giving, where you simply say, God, I want to invest in the vision of your work through this church body. So at level 4, we give because we want to achieve some eternal wealth in our lives.